And I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for her to come back. Yes, indeed I have. What's up, lady? I missed you the first time you came round, but not this time, girl. It's gonna be me and you. Let's talk about it.
A pleasure to meet thee,
Oh, it's
Tarnished.
a pleasure to meet you,
I
girl.
am the witch Renna.
What up, Renna?
I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed,
You did.
and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I can call the spectral steed named Torrent.
As I had hoped,
You hoped
I
correctly.
was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
The spirit calling bell? Yes! I don't know what that does. It's gonna do something. Oh, she's giving it. Yes! I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting to kick ass all damn night.
Elf calling forth spirits.
Call them, baby.
Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
I've been waiting to get this spell. I've been waiting for this. And so I've been playing the game off stream. I've been having the time of my life. I don't even want to admit that. I'm scared to admit it just because I know how these games work. But I had been in my travels. She had popped up when I traveled to the Church of Ella, where we are right now. And I disregarded her because I was like, well, let's talk to her when we get back on stream so everybody can be a part of that. Because I want you guys not to miss the story parts of the game, which you've already missed one on accident. That's my fault. Hopefully I can regenerate it, though, because I died during the battle that ensued, so no problem. But I walked past her thinking I'll come back and talk to her later when I start the stream. Let me go hunt some animals, whatever. And then she was gone, and I was like, oh, man, I hope I didn't just mess up something in the game. Like, that would be really bad. And so she came back. Not only did she come back, not only did we get to show you guys that part of the story, which I thought was cool. We also got the summoning spirits spell, which I've been waiting to get. When I heard that this was in the game, it made my heart come alive. Because I'm like, they're going to add more ways for the player to add handicaps to the opponents versus the player having to incur all of the handicaps, which has been my primary beef with this game all the time. It's one thing to make your game difficult. It's another thing, because I love difficult games, like Outward is very difficult. But it is intuitive. And knowing what you're supposed to do is easy to figure out. This game always made figuring out what you're supposed to do not only obtuse, but then only gave you limited things to do that I'm like, oh, a person who's trained to fight, man, would do this differently, but they won't let me do it the way I would do it. Now it's like all the difficulties here, but then they've added, well, now you have a little bit of freedom to approach battles in a way that you would. Like last night, I almost wrote on my Discord that I took down one of these enemy bases, and literally it felt like the Dark Souls version of Ghost Recon, where I was methodically taking guys out and then took out the dude who was dropping the bombs on us. It felt so good to do it. And that was in a Dark Souls game. Like the joy that I get from Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint, one of my favorite games of all time, I actually experienced that right here in Elden Ring. It's insanity. So we just got it. Not only did I get a great spell, I got to show you guys the story. Man, we just went in all the way across the board is what I'm trying to say. Alright, a spirit calling bell. You can use ashes to summon various spirits. Summoning typically consumes FP. You can only summon one type of spirit at a time. You cannot summon spirits during multiplayer. Well, that makes sense. That would make the game, I imagine, a little bit too easy. Skew!
Intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet.
Wait, no.
Same. Learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Yeah. This game, dude, is off the hook. Alright, let's take some comments from the crowd who's here. Lisa's in the house. Finally found a game you like. Trine. You like Trine. How about that? There's like 5 of them. Enjoy yourself. You're going to have a... You got Trine, Trine 2, and I think they've made Trine 3. And there's my Dead Souls at the top of that. See that castle way up there? See on the map that little weird symbol? up at the top middle of the screen, those are the souls or the runes I dropped, and they're in that castle right there that you can see in the distance. Yeah, that's where I died. I didn't realize I was going to die there. I was just exploring, and next thing you knew, somebody was really angry that I was there, wouldn't let me leave, and then killed me. I'm like, what kind of host owns a castle that you walk into and then murders you and doesn't give you a chance to leave? I'm like, this guy is a terrible host. He's a terrible host. I don't think there's really no other way to look at it. Now, how do I summon the farts of Smalador, or whatever that shit was called that she just gave me? The Lone Wolf of Baldor Navria. I want to use it. How do I use this? Select an item. Summons 3 spirit wolves. I just want somebody to tell me how to use it. I want to do it. Where do I go to do it? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Do I have to equip it? Is it a Talisman of Dalbanor? No? None of these things, huh? There she is. Oh, it's this one too? That doesn't make any sense. What in Christ's name is the up menu used for that I still don't have access to it? That everything's in this damn bottom menu and not customizable. There's a critique for the game. The same thing I need to call my horse, this is the same thing I need to call help, so now I have to switch to help, and it's my healing and my magic item. Like, dude, who came up with this shit? Like, see, that's where Japanese game developers are behind. It's like, guys, look at what the Germans and Americans have been doing for the last 20 years and step your shit up. I also admittedly had to change the controls in the game because I kept falling off my horse because sprint is B, but controlling your horse is this, but crouching was L3, and I always hit L3 when I'm running around. So he would fall off the horse like this while I was running. So I had to switch crouch to R3 because I just can't. I cannot. In so many fights, it just got to the point where. Sorry, trying to concentrate here. In so many fights, it got to the point where I just couldn't not fall off the horse and then end up getting killed. So I had to change. The controls in this game are the one thing I'll critique. If I can critique anything. Not that the control itself is mechanically bad, just that they don't give the player more options. Like, first of all, sprint should not be the damn B button. It should be L3. And B should be the dodging shit. Like, those should be 2 separate things. Why not? Whatever. And the fact that I can't customize that to my liking is a huge... I will take points off for the game being that unrobustly programmed. But the fact that the game is so much fun... Whoop! I'm going to let it ride. Show you guys some horse combat. Come get this ass whooping that you need, boy. Swoop! All in your ass. Here comes number 3. It's nighttime, so you take more damage than you usually do. That's okay. I'll do 3 hits instead of 2. Now, what I came here to do with all of you, though, is to also do that boss fight down the hill, which I have not done yet. So let's get to that. Let's also towel our heads off, because it's hot as hell in here. So yeah, Lisa says Trine 4 more specifically. Yeah, I was getting ready to say there's like 4 or 5 of them, so you've got your fun cut out for you. Suba says perfect timing. Was just about to post an idea for a Souls mechanic in stream team, but now you're here. Hey, perfect timing indeed. So when playing Elden Ring, I have to step away sometimes, which is dangerous in any Souls game, but I feel particularly vulnerable in Elden Ring because it's an open world. Like, I'm surprised they don't have an AFK bird stalking you. Well, the solution to that, Soup, is just the fast travel. Just what I always do, because fast travel is so easy, I just always, wherever I'm at, I will find, I will find a fast travel point where I am, and then just fast travel back to either stay there and stay safe, or just fast travel back to the Church of Ella, and just sit here and then go AFK. That's how I usually get around that. That's a good point, though. But to the game's credit, at least in the early parts of the game where I am, I'm not far into this game at all. I haven't even beat the first. I think I've beaten the first, technically, boss. That's as far as I've gotten. And we're getting ready to go beat number 2 over here in a second. But, yeah, there's places where you can just hang out where stuff really doesn't mess with you, I've found, and I've been okay. So that's been cool. I wouldn't do it often. I'd be terrified to do it with any regularity, but it is doable. Alright, so that got us to 9 or 7, no problem. Let's get to inventory, please. No, inventory, not equipment. No, equipment. One of them, damn it. Let's take this out of here. Let's have less things to have to sort through. Where's the stupid horse calling thing? I just saw it, didn't I? Here it is. Okay. Alright, let's go get our wolves. Wait, why am I not allowed to call them because I'm in the zone of enders over here? Now we're ready to call them. Let's go get into some fisticuffs, y'all. What do you say? I only have 74 runes, so I don't have much to lose in this fight if I screw it up. We've lost this fight once before, but now we're about to win it, y'all. Alright, wolves, go get some. Yeah, kick-ass 30 time, baby! Woo! Ha! Game time, bitch! Oh, shit, I can't see anything. Get him, wolves! Kick ass! Whoop! Gotcha, bitch! You don't want to see me. Too real on that ass, ain't I? Look at you. Okay, maybe I'm not all that real. Wolves, you suck! Get busy! God, this is a hard guy to get a look at. Woo! He can cover some ground, can he? Come on, get this ass whipping that you need, boy! Woo! You missed. Ho asshole. You missed twice, bitch. Now I gotta switch 9 times to find my healing item, because that's genius. Fucking idiots. No, I don't want to send him back to the beyond. Kick ass! Keep his ass busy while I learn his moves. Damn, he's got distance, boy. Alright, we learning. We learning. We learning. Alright. Booyah. Alright, well, we took that L. I thought we'd do better in that fight than we did, but the methodology I wanted to employ in the fight was not exactly the one I wanted. It's all good. We really didn't have much to lose, so let's see if I can get. Because what I'd like to do. Would you? I'm not trying to target the damn goat. You punk bitch. All right, sick 'em, guys. Let's go to work. Come on, let's stay on the aggressive. Damn it! Camera. And now I see what people are talking about with the damn camera effing them up. I got it. Totally get it. I missed. I freaking missed. That's bad. Not gonna miss that time, biatch. Come get this ass weapon. Eyes on, bitch. That's your monkey ass. I'm coming to get it too right now. Oh, you dodging asshole. Nice move. Props. That was dope. Whoever programmed that, you nice with it. That's how you program actual difficulty. My God, a game developer that actually is worth some shit. That I should have taken that L. That was well done, game designers. I'm proud of you. Shit, I'm stuck on the terrain. Can't do anything about that. Oh well. The camera is not your friend in this game sometimes. I have fallen off of mountains because of that damn camera. And as much as I praise the game for having tight controls with, look, I can stand next to a mountain and not worry about falling off of it. Well, that's not true when you're on a horse, and I don't care if you have a double jump. There is fall damage in this game, which I found out too, because I had fallen off a lot of things and not taken any damage. It's like, hey, is this one of the games that doesn't have fall damage? Thank God, the game developers actually like us. And then I fell off a mountain and died. Then I fell off the mountain with the horse and said, well, I'll get out of this with a double jump. I just fell off the mountain and I jumped right before I hit the ground. You know what happened? Still died. So there's no jumping off of mountains with your horse. That's a huge disappointment, developers. Whoever thought it wasn't going to be allowed to jump. Let me demonstrate what I'm talking about. It's easier to show than to tell. We'll come back to fighting this clown later. Because right now, he got one win because I sucked. He got that win because he got lucky. He's going to get his ass whooped on this next one. Wait, that's the wrong way. Let me just demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Yes, sirree. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Let me make sure I'm going to jump to somewhere that's actually going to... that's perfect. See how the horse ran forward before it ran back? That's Grand Theft Auto shit. I hate that. But here we go. And so you think, hey, I'm just going to fly off this mountain. I'll do a double jump. It'll save my life. Wrong answer, ho. Not. See, I hit the jump right before he hit the... I hit the jump button right before he hit that cliff. Still died. No love. You're not double jumping your way out of this hole. You getting fall damage, bitch. Like, all right, fine. If your game's amazing, I'll deal with fall damage. I'm just, those of us that enjoy things like fun and sex will deal with fall damage because nerds are mad. I feel like not enough adults are having sex. That's the problem, and that's the real problem with humanity. Is more adults need to be having sex, and then they'll be less angry and do less stupid shit. I do way less stupid shit when I'm well sexed. Notice that. Which is pretty much all the time, so I guess, why am I still doing stupid shit? That might be correlation instead of causation there. Alright, wolves, let's get to business. Leveling dexterity will reduce fall damage. Yes, thank you, Suba. Very well said. Alright, actually, maybe I shouldn't target this dude. Maybe that's my problem. Shit. Hey, wolves, come get some of this ass whooping with me now. This dude's bad as hell. Wolves, let's get into it now. Woo! You missed, bitch. So does jumping take the targeting away? No, we're good. Because I just need to give him a bit of a wide... God bless it! Target his ass! Thank you! He just needs a wider berth than the rest of the guys I fight, that's all. Please stop untargeting him! Thank you! I guess I'm too far away to target him. No, I'm not. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. Ah, I should have hit the other button. Kick his ass, wolves. Oh, backslash. Look at you, boy. Nice hit. Good shit. Is he down? Oh, I should have got him while he was down. That's on me. I just want to study his movements for real. I wish this game allowed reconnaissance. So I don't have to get my ass whooped 70 times to learn how to fight. I can observe some other stupid person do it, then I can do it right. You know, like smart people do who fight. How smart people fight. Alright, so my wolves are doing damage, just not much of it, I guess. Damn, that healing item didn't do shit. I gotta get that skill up. Alright, just me and you now, ho. Alright. Alright, so this is where we get into what I don't like about the game, is this obtuse fucking, I gotta do this 70 times so I can learn his movements. Can I just watch, can they just build into this game? Here's footage of 20 people doing this that you can watch for 5 minutes before I do it like an idiot. I just don't like doing things stupidly. And this game forces you to do that. And I don't want to watch 90 people's goddamn strategy guides because the video is going to be 8 minutes of them fucking talking about dumb shit. Like, come on. Get this thing going. Anywho. Keep the wolves out of it. Let's get to work. Bitch. What the fuck was that? Oh, he could disappear? That's one of his moves? What? What? He could just vanish. Okay, I guess that's a thing. When do I get that move? When do I get the just vanish in the middle of the fight move? Because I don't feel like fighting this guy no more. When do I get that ability? On one is gold leader. Can you level up your horse so that he's not so easy to fucking stagger at some point in the game? And will you please target the fucking target I'm trying to hit? You idiot! Face him! The camera is not your damn friend in this game at all. Face him! Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we please? Wrong button! Wrong! Now I gotta switch through 9 things to get to my horse. That whoever came up with the control scheme is an idiot. You are not a game designer. They borrowed somebody from the frickin' accounting team and had him work on games that day. I gotta have to do this fight not looking at my opponent. I got you, bitch. You're not great at running in circles. Woo! You missed. Ho ass ho. Get this ass whooping you supposed to get. Just missed. Oh no, I didn't miss. That hit him. Shit, yeah, it did. Alright, heal up. Get on your horse, man. Literally. Not using a football term, I mean it literally now. Get on your horse. Alright. Switch back, switch back, switch back, just in case I knock myself off this damn horse like I tend to do. Alright. Battle rhythm, baby. Let's get it. God damn, the camera fucks you up more than the game does. The camera is literally harder to fight with than this boss. Ah. Oh, for Christ's sake. Alright, so this is where me and the game start to have issues. It's like, I'm not ready to crown it as the greatest thing ever yet. By the way, I bought Elix yesterday too. I haven't even taken it out of the package yet. Elix 2, Electric Boogaloo. Can't wait to get to that one at some point 20 years after I'm done playing Elden Ring for 400,000 hours. Alright. Let's see, trying to figure out which one of the things I want to go fight first. I was thinking we'd be able to beat him a little easier than I was able to. I'm thinking maybe either I'm not completely ready to face him yet in terms of levels, or I've got to go watch a video for the trick to how to do it. I hate fucking like nerdy shitty people make like let's make a secret that nobody else knows. And, that's the aspect of this game I don't like. Is make the battles intuitive, please. Not a trial and error marathon of time wasting because Americans are bored and don't have shit to do. Oh, damn, he's still alive? That should have killed him. All right, come on, baby. I do love the horseback combat, though. Very well done. All right, let's go clear out a base, shall we? I've already got the items from the base, but we'll get some leveling up juice. Oh, you know, I can also go learn the skills from Homeboy that I didn't learn from last time. Whoop! What up, homie? Stay strong now. You too, ho. Right in your ass. That's where I'm going. Whoop! Oh, he hit me! Okay, okay. Game time, bitch. Showtime, ho. Let's get to work. I didn't think he was actually going to hit me. I did get a little reckless on that one, though. It's alright, though. 2 down. Where's your boy at? Get this ass whipping you supposed to get. Raw fire, baby. You're not going to use the terrain to your advantage, homeboy. I'll just destroy the terrain. Seriously. Bitch. Like, I do love, though, that the game designers were smart enough. Let me point this out. These fighters, these spear and shield and sword and shield fighters, kudos to the game designers here. They made the AI smart enough to know that the guy with the spear, his strength is reach. His weakness is flanking. These fighters will always find walls and shit to stand next to, so you have a hard time outmaneuvering them. That's genius. Like, yes, that's how you make a game actually hard. Like, that's those little nuanced things that they put in the game that a combatant would pick up on, like, yo, or just someone that plays this type of stuff a lot. That just genius. I was like, whoever did that deserves a kiss right on the asshole. Just mwah. Give me those runes. I'm gonna stack up. I figured out if I get all the runes the game lets me carry, I can get 120,000 level up points, which is roughly probably 60 levels. 40 to 50 levels. 30 to 50 levels. My math's a little off. I never can do the exponential increase of the experience needed. But essentially, I could probably level up somewhere between 30 and 50 times just by picking up these runes. And that's just the level 1. Like, they put runes. There's so much stuff in this game that I want to sing praises about. Oh, let's get this next shield guy squared away. What's up, homie? You gonna try to use that terrain to your advantage? Not today, ho. You missed. See, the good thing is the horse has a jump and a double jump, so when he tries to use that terrain to his advantage, I can prevent it. Actually, let's actually do something else that's cool in this game, shall we? Top off the horse. Yeah, come. Oh, yes, please. Please come up. No, no, no. You're shooting the wrong way. You're shooting the wrong way. He's coming. You better get your ass ready. All right, switch up. Game time. Now that you came out in the open, ho, your ass is mine. Draw fire. Like, this is what I wish all the Dark Souls had. Like, I don't mind it being hard, but give me a smart way to level the fucking combat, or level the battlefield. Like, he outclasses me. So I can use tools on my end to make the fight. It's not a fair fight. I'm actually making it incredibly unfair for him. But the game allows me to. The fact that I'm allowed to have some agency is all I ask for. Thank you. Dark Souls makers. You finally, and this is what I was hoping Elden Ring would do, and so far it is batting 1,000. Are all of these treasure chests? They are! What am I gonna get? The Lord Sworn's Greatsword. I think I already have one of those, but shit, I'll take another one. Oh, that's the dude with the horn. He gonna call help. Actually, him calling help might be a good thing, because we can get some level up juice. What's up, ho? Listen to me now. All in your ass! You ain't getting that horn off, bitch. Fuck that horn. Oh, I have too much fun on this damn horse. You going to check on your dead buddy? No, you ain't checking. You dead too. Ooh, I cut that one close. Out here being reckless. Come get this ass whooping, boy. You know you need it. And then there's the king of the little compound here. Oh, he ain't dead yet. Shit! I thought that was his ass. I gotta pay attention, ho. Didn't even have to look. Gangster shit. Wait a minute. Where did I die that I still have souls on the battlefield? Was that the 2 souls that Franklin Tomjanovich, the sword guy on the horse, took? Anyway, I've completely neglected the comments. How are you wonderful people doing today? Adam Devlin says, good point. What's up, Adam Devlin? Welcome to Game Therapy. Let's see, Broken Super says, dexterity also determines how easily you are knocked off your horse. Yeah, which makes sense. I don't get knocked off very easily, and I'm a character build that's focused on dexterity, because in these games I typically try to build someone that's similar to what I would be like, which is a bigger guy, but I can move fast. Like, I'm not small, but I'm not like a tank. I'm not The Rock. Like, he'd be a tank. I'm a faster big guy. Like, and so I need dexterity. I can't play these games as like a tank and be getting hit all the time. So I'm not good enough. I got to be able to move fast. I need to be where punches are not landing to win fights. I can't be getting punched all in the mouth all the time. So that works in my favor, Sue. I'm glad to hear that. Because I have a dexterity focus on my character. In fact, how close am I? Nowhere near close to leveling up again. But I'm focused on leveling. I was focused on leveling so I could use the crossbow. And then realized that the crossbow is actually kind of slow. Like, I'm faster almost with the bow and arrow and just switching to the sword, weirdly. It's not exactly accurate, but the crossbow is so not that much faster to where I'm like, I'll just stick with the bow and arrow because it gives more damage. Like, the speed of the crossbow is not worth the lack of damage it creates. See, Nick says, apparently the creator of Elden Ring apologizes for how difficult the game is. I don't think any of their games are inherently difficult. I think this one has difficulty for sure. Like that backstab the boss did to me because I tried to flank him. The fact that the game was smart enough to know I tried to do that and shank me. That is what I would consider real difficulty. Just not telling the player what to do is just being obtuse, which is what these games usually rely on to be difficult. And I don't think that's difficulty. I think that's a coward's way of creating difficulty. So that people that don't do actually hard things can say they did a hard thing. But that's just in the context of video games. Obviously, something being difficult is relative to the person experiencing it. But I don't think these games are inherently difficult. They're inherently obtuse. And I just don't equate those two things. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the way I'm looking at it's wrong. But I've just always felt that way. But there are things in here that do make it difficult, like these enemies don't die fast. Like some of these sword swings, I'm like, damn, when do I level up? Like, I'm looking forward to leveling up to the point where I can one-hit kill all these guys, because then I can level up faster. All right, now I got to get through here, which I don't even know if I'll survive this, because I almost didn't the first time I ran through here, because it gets real. It gets real, y'all. You gotta bob and weave because they're gonna throw shit at you here. Woo, woo, woo. Busted, 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 busted. And he's gonna ask for help. No, don't target him, you idiot! What's wrong with you? Alright, we made it. We made it. Stay cool. Alright, there's where you get your... Hey, pay attention to these golden trees, friends, if you play it. This thing is a lifesaver. You're gonna get a golden seed from this tree, which is gonna give you more flasks. You want that. Definitely want more flasks. I also found my first scavenger hunt in the game, which was a lot of fun. So we'll show you guys those here in the near future. What'd you drop? What'd you drop? What'd you drop? Give me that. Ooh, a ruin fragment. Those things can bust your ass if you let them get close on you, though. So I got to be careful out here, screwing around, trying to show you all the world. And now that the objective I wanted to do on stream is not going to happen, I got to come up with a different one. We'll just explore for now. Wolves en route. I do like predictability at times. Let's kick some wolf ass. Because we're about to get into a fight with some soldiers, and I don't want these wolves as residual. Is that 3 kills for 1? Talk to me, Goose. Actually, yeah, you too. This is the hardest animal to kill in the game. This is the hardest boss fight ever. Is these damn squirrels. Trying to kill the squirrels so you can get bones for your arrows. Alright, there we go. You know what we could do is go to one of the other dungeons I found. That's what we can do. We'll do this fight here, we'll go talk to the lady, and then we'll go to one of the dungeons I skipped because I didn't want to do it off camera. This is one of my favorite fights in the entire game so far, is this one you're about to see me do. I'm going to pass by the little hut right here. Definitely go holler at the lady at that hut. It's important. But for now, I'm about to have one of the most fun fights in the game. Whoop! All in your ass. Where's your arrow shooting? Right there. Shoot it. Ow! All there. That's where it is. Come on. I would have already jumped off the horse 3 times if I hadn't changed the controls. Alright, where's the other guy at? Yeah, we'll get him next. Why not? No, I need the big dude. Need the big dude. I need big dude. There he is. Ah. Ooh, nice throw. Very good throw. I'll show you guys, too, the base I went to where I did the Ghost Recon. I dismantled the base like it was Ghost Recon. Had the time of my life. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, should be one more sword swipe and we done with this hoe. Alright, done and done. I love that. I could probably do that, just that, for hours. It's too much fun, man. Like, if the game was all that, shit, I'd already reviewed it. 10 out of 10. Let's get out of here. Okay, now let's actually show you 2 things. Let's show you Spirit Lady.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Hey, what did she give me? Oh, she gave me a spirit! Yeah! There's a golden seed here, too. She needs to hurry up and leave so I can get that.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one.
Hell yeah. Thank you, lady. I'm glad I talked to her. I didn't even know she did that. You guys are experiencing that right here with me for the first time. How dope is that? Alright, let's do some crafting if I can. I can't. I haven't picked up any new stuff to do the crafting I want to do. So let's go ahead and just rest. Everything will respawn. We'll get down. Oh, excuse the indigestion. Hey, she's back.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to
I think my
face
wife's
the
home.
challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Ooh. Hold on, gang. I just got a message that I can collect a copy of Parasite Eve 2, a game I used to have in my collection, and I'm very disappointed that I traded because now it's worth hundreds of dollars. And just that fast, somebody already bought it. I knew that was going to be gone. It's not even a good game. I probably wasn't going to buy it unless it was stupidly cheap, but make sure I didn't miss any other important emails that could have made me money. Dag nabbit.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you.
See, Timbo Plays says, hi, is this game open world? It is. It is open world, my friend. I don't know what I just... Oh, shit. Where is she taking me? I wasn't paying attention. Crap. Where did she just take us? Oh, shit. The Round Table Hold is a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited, oh thank God, on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. This rule is in effect when the Round Table icon is displayed. The Round Table Hold is located outside of this world. It can only be reached through sites of grace. Hey, I got an achievement finally. This is like my first achievement in the game, dude. This game is stingy as shit with the achievements so far. I've been leveling, I've been grinding, I've been killing shit and building things. It's like, nah, you ain't getting no achievements for that. Get your black ass out of here. Located outside its world, it can also be accessed by using the map to travel. Okay, sweet. Good to know. Alright, so we're in kind of like a hub world of bear traps. Apparently, oh no, that's a broken grill. Damn, did they get in like a sword fight at the table and just all be like, fuck y'all, I'm out? And just leave all their swords here? This is really cool.
Oh, this is a rare occasion.
Ah.
I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the Round Table.
Ah, yes.
Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome.
Adieu.
It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
And the visuals in this game are... I can't imagine what new Persona games are going to look like on these new consoles and on PC. The fact that Bloodborne / Souls had this incredible leap of looking like... I mean, don't get me wrong. Those games look great for their time, but this is an upgrade, man. At least from what I remember. I haven't played those games in quite some time, so it may just be rose-colored retro glasses or whatever, but... Like, Persona's gonna look up. Like, Persona 5 already looked out of this world fantastic. Persona 6 is gonna be nasty. Yeah, not like I can't, and I hate it, man. I can't wait. Where did I put it? I can't wait to play Elix 2. This is what was supposed to be my potential favorite game of this generation. Because, like, Axiom Verge, Elix 1... let's do it. Axiom Verge, Elix 1, The Aquatic Adventure of the Last Human, Nier Automata, and Ghost Recon Wildlands were my favorite games of last generation. Easily. I don't even think any other games really... And Death Stranding, I'm sorry. Death Stranding would be up there too. Like, Elix 2, I've already decided this is going to be one of my... Because Elix 1 is one of my favorite... Like, Piranha Bytes and me... They got me figured out. Like, Piranha Bytes gets it with me. I don't know when I'll get to play this, because I don't know when I'm going to put Elden Ring down, bro. I'm having... As much as I'm getting my ass beat at this game, which is... I suck at these games, by the way. If you came to this stream hoping to find somebody who's good at this game, dude, this is a show for artists and entrepreneurs to hang out and tell jokes. We just happen to play video games so that everybody doesn't get bored listening to my dumbass. Like, that's it. We just hang. We play video games. I'm not great at them. But I don't know when I'm going to be able to stop playing this. Maybe 2024 is when I'll finally get good enough to put this game down.
You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
I will. Gladly. Let's see. Suba asks, hey B, have you already checked out VECTREX's interactive map? I haven't. I probably should. It's been a lifesaver for me. I also like having specific goals, like this looks cool, let's go get it. Yeah, so I do the same thing, Suba. I'll actually show you. I can show you instead of telling you. My current goals right now are such. In fact, I can show you better in a different menu. Let's go up here and rest. If it'll let me. Will it let me rest at the round table of Jesus? Alright, so leveling up, right? So my current goals get vigor. So basically devs. Dexterity, endurance, vigor, and strength are the traits that govern my character, right? So I'm working right now to get devs, dexterity, endurance, vigor, and strength up to level 20. I did vigor first because I get my ass beat a lot. I needed more health, right? And then I focused on dexterity just because I want to be fast. I want to be agile. I want to not be able to get knocked down a lot. I want to be able to move. I focused on strength temporarily because I got an item, the crossbow, that I wanted to be able to use. So my current goal is to get devs all the way to 20, right? All of them. Then we're going to look at which one between arcane, faith, intelligence, and mind do I need for the specific sorceries that I want to do as a player. Like glint stone or glint rock is the first one I want to do. That interactive map's going to be really helpful so I can figure out where to go get that spell because I don't know. But I also kind of like not knowing. I like not knowing where stuff is and then discovering it because I'm a consummate explorer. My other goals, more importantly than the leveling, the more tactical goals that I'm working on as of right now, if I go to manage my chest, I am storing up currently, go to it, I'm working right now to get 600 of everything that I can carry in this inventory. So right now I'm hunting animals to get the bones to make 600 bone arrows. Then I'll make 600 bone pinion arrows. Then I'll make 600 flame arrows. Then I'll make 600 bolts. And then I'll have 99 in my inventory. And then so everything that so I'm basically building an economy where Chambers will never run out of resources. And in fact, I'll have a surplus. All right, the other goal, that's with those things. Let's come back to the items. I'm going to stock up my current goal in the game because level grinding and exploration are my favorite things in video games. So I actually need to do this right now. I'm storing up as many of these runes as I can find. I'm only at the level 1 runes right now. I have found a level 2. But I'm storing up 600 runes and then 99 of them. So that basically once I have 699 runes, here's what's going to happen next. Every time I find a rune in the wild, I use it. So every time I find a rune, I'm getting experience points. So I have a surplus of experience points where my investments sit in the bank and they're not gaining wealth. But I'll never lose the war chest of experience that I have in case I need it later in the game. And then everything I find in the world now is just extra credit that I can add to my character. So finding runes and fighting people become level up juice. Versus using them all at once right now when I don't know what I'm going to want my build to be down the road. Because I don't know what's coming. So my goal right now is to get 600 runes and 600 of every weapon type. And so I'm just hunting and killing people to do that. And then in the interim, I'm also exploring and finding new places. Like I went to this really cool place. Maybe I can show it to you guys when I get out of here. Like just finding cool places in the world. Then I'll get around to boss fights and the story. But like the game's letting me do what I love best, which is hunting. Hunting and getting stronger are what I love about role-playing games. I don't care about the story. I don't care about boss fights that have 9 different forms and they have some weird puzzle bullshit I got to figure out. I just want to build economy, hunt, and get strong. And this game lets me do it. That's my current goals. I don't know if that made any sense, hopefully.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the 2 fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news.
I do.
Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers?
So, quick question. I finally got a new headset. Actually, you probably didn't hear that last part because I yanked it off my head. I finally got a new headset because I was having issues with the other one, which right here. How do I sound? You guys hearing me okay? So I'll tell you immediately what I like better about the headset I have is, first of all, this is how long the damn cable is. This is too short. All right. I guess if I was only plugging this into my controller, that would be fine, but it has to go into a box. And I can already tell the copper cabling, because this is not removable, has started to sever from the headset. Because I'm doing this, like when you run a show every day, you are constantly doing this and doing this. Your shit breaks. Right? So the fact that I can't detach it, I won't do it because I don't want to turn off my microphone. But, so, and I say all that, how does the microphone sound? Does it sound comparable? Does it sound better? Does it sound worse? I definitely like the headset better than the one I had before. But I want to make sure it also sounds good. Because if it doesn't, I have other microphones we can use. No problem. Let's see, somebody asked me a question that I wanted to capture. Or that I wanted to answer. Somebody asked me, I missed it. Bizia says, hey B, have you played any of the Dark Souls games before? Yes, I have played all of them. Except 2. I've played, I've played Dark Souls, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne. I have never played Demon Souls, which I need to get the remake for, but unfortunately I think that's only on PlayStation 5. And I've never played Dark Souls 2, which I've heard is a lot of the people who don't like Dark Souls, me, that's their favorite. So I need to play 2 to see if I like 2. But Elden Ring, so far, is, woof. This game's hard to criticize. There's stuff, obviously, that's imperfect, but oof, this game's got a lot of good stuff going on. I can finally learn spells. Sweet! Which ones you got for me, Doc? Urgent Heal heals a small amount of HP. Okay. So I'm guessing the spells are what that top D-pad thing are for, hopefully. This one is regular heal, I guess. Heals HP for self and nearby allies, too. Sweet. So does that heal my spirit wolves, too? And my horse, I wonder? Alleviates poison buildup, and I'm glad I chose the type of character I have because he's pretty resilient to poison. I got hit by poison, and I remember playing the first Dark Souls like he was just poisoned. There was no build-up. He just was poisoned forever and half his life, and now you have to go to the cave of everlasting donkey strokes and take one of... Like, dude, I don't want to do all that just to not be poisoned. Like, who made this game? Torturing people who like being tortured. These are the same people that put paper clips in their balls and shit. Like, ugh. Increases magic damage negation... Okay, that's actually probably a useful one for me. Flame fortification. Flame sling throws a ball of raging fire. Okay, love a good ball of raging fire. What stats do I need to make that work? My faith is too low. I think I have a faith of 8. All right, so I'd have to level up faith to use that. Catch flame. Okay. Okay, I've actually seen enemies use this spell on me, so I got it. So I need a faith of about 12 for this guy to help a brother out. Okay. Not gonna buy any of these, but they're cool. Good stuff. Now I know. Now I know where to get incantations. I also know where to get Ashes of War or whatever the special moves for my blades are. I know that guy. I now know the incantation guy. We're killing, man. Let's take a walk around this place. It looks like it's explorable. Let's check it out. Is that a picture of Jesus? I mean, not that I've ever met him. or would know exactly what he looks like. I mean, face to face. I've met him. We've chatted, but not face to face. We've had to talk through this temporal distortion that you all call time. Suba says, Flame Sling is legit. Broken says, you are set up for a good quality build. If you get strength to 30 and end up to have 70 carry weight, you can use seriously heavy weapons. Okay, cool. Like two-handed stuff. See, my problem with the heavy weapons is they slow me down so much that they make me not good at fighting because I have to get through the whole, like... For me, the bigger weapons are more for tank characters. I'm more of a shoot people from a distance, and if they get close enough to me, then beat their ass with a sword if I have to. Let's see. Reading Dave says, "Have fun. I'm glad you are streaming this. I wondered what it was like." Hey, I'm glad to be of service. Suba says, "You sound good to me. Which do you get?" Easier to show than to tell, baby. I think this is it. Here you go. Now you can actually see the branding. I don't know if that's light enough or big enough on screen. Let me put some light on it there so you guys can actually see what I'm holding up. There you go. The Logitech Pro headset is the one I'm using. Sounds the same as the previous headset. Okay, good. Good to know. Thank you, Terry. Could you make a paladin type build in here? Yes, the paladin. Suba, remind me, what's the paladin's name? The class that equals paladin here. It's the hero. It's either hero or there's another one. Vagabond. It's either vagabond or hero. I think that's what they're called in this particular game. But yes, you can definitely build a magic wielding sword. I mean, you can essentially build your character to be whatever you want. The class you pick in this game seems to me to just be a starter template, and then you just build on top of it whatever you want. Like, it's how do you want to start the game? Then go nuts and build yourself into whatever you want to be when you grow up. It's kind of how I see the classes in Dark Souls, which I like. I don't ever like being pigeonholed, because if I want to do magic, I want to be able to do magic. Like, I can lift weights and read books. I don't have to only do one of them. I don't have a bell bearing to offer. Okay, what can I purchase? What do you all sell? Okay. Increases memory slots. What are memory slots? Huh, I don't know. Stone sword key. I have one of those. I think this is for like treasure chest opening type stuff. Alright, the rune arc grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use. Okay. Shard of the Shattered Elden Ring grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use. Even if no great... Okay, so I have to have a great rune. This game is complex at times, man. A black, lightly beguiling stone increases memory slots. Said to be a memory slot. I guess that's for casting magic in some way. We'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. Let's take a look at the weapons he has. I already have a dagger. I have a long sword, but not that one. That should be a rapier, right? Yeah. Scimitar. Battle axe, I've heard, is actually a pretty dope weapon in this game. Is that a mace? Yeah. Spearge. Longbone. Finger seal. Interesting. Okay. Cool, man. I don't want any of the things you're selling, but I appreciate you being here. Stay black. God, this game is so cool, man. I love that I don't get inundated with damn shitty dialogue. That's another thing I need to praise this game about. I've been playing probably for about 7 hours total. I've had maybe total Total in 7 hours. Maybe 3 minutes of dialogue. Thank you, Jesus. Stop talking and start doing, video games. Bless you, From Software. Is this like a Great Hall type thing? Can I jump down there? Actually, yes. Let's try not to die in the midst of all this, can we? I didn't even know it was going to let me do that. I was joking around. Suba says, game doesn't make it obvious, and Google is little help, so here's a tip. Magic done 2 ways. Sorceries, which use a staff. Incantation, which uses seals. I like seals because they don't weigh you down. Okay, so basically what you're saying is I have to be holding a weapon. Like, instead of holding a weapon, I have to be holding a thing that lets me cast spells. Like, why didn't it just say that? So it's going to be like, because there's other... role-playing games where you have to be holding the thing that does magic. That's not Two Worlds is like that, matter of fact. Some of the stuff in Two Worlds you have to be holding the staff of lightning or whatever. I can live with that. But thank you, Suba. This game is nothing if not intentionally obtuse at times. Use the dressing table. What kind of cosmetics can I make? Oh, I can just change my appearance. Yeah, no, I'm good. I look sexy as hell. I don't need to change nothing. Look at me. I don't need to change perfection. This is the prototype Jesus used to make humanity. Look at that.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of
Oh,
your
get the finger seal. Roger that, Suba.
and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from...
Got my protein shake in. Now it's time to have some tea. What kind of tea do I want ginger tea today? Or do I want something else? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
Ah, my thanks, great champion.
Yeah, girl.
You are very warm.
My wife held me like that last night before she went to sleep. How cute. So I have Baldakin's blessing. Care to
What you felt light up
tell me what that
inside
does?
was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
That is a really endearing scene. Wow. I love how abstract the storytelling is in this game. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. More abstract storytelling. Less dialogue written for 6-year-olds.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you?
Terry says naked
once
run.
more?
That's how
I see
Suba
there's
plays.
still a flame in your breast, dear. Would you like to be held? Regardless? Now, come closer. You are so very warm. I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. to grant him another chance at life. To do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
I was trying to give you all some dramatic camera work there, but woo! That is harder than it looks. I'm struggling, like, just a little taste. Not too much. You big dolt. Oh, God. Can lift all the weights in the world, but can't move a camera at less than a half a clip. Finesse, baby. We needed finesse, not strength. Yeah, I'm so cool. I'm so glad. Like, all of this is happening in the game just randomly. I didn't. This isn't. I mean, it's scripted on the development side, but I had no idea this was going to happen. That lady was just going to take me to a place. I thought today's stream was kind of lost because the thing I wanted to do, I was like, we're not going to be able to do it because I suck. I was like, I got to get out of here. But then we got to do this instead, and that's a testament to this game.
No matter. It's all the same.
I just hope I don't end up hating it before it's over.
Your arms. Let's get smithing.
Yeah, let's get to smithing. Anybody that looks like you, I know can make a dope-ass sword. Alright.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hole. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
Okay, so he can do Ashes of War too. Got it. Oh, he can dupe them. I was curious about because it was like when you do an Ash of War, you lose it. So I was like, how do I get it back if I screw it up? Duplication. Got it. So I'm wondering, if I use an Ash of War, does it become a lost Ash of War that I can just come here and pay to reinstate? Is that how that works? I just come back here. Suba, do I just, if I use an Ash of War on my blade and I decide I want to use another one and that one's gone, does it become a lost Ash of War once I use it and I just bring it back to him to reinstate it? Because I had this question when I started getting the Ashes of War, and that's why I haven't used any, because I'm like, well, if I use it and it sucks, and then I want to use something else, but it's awesome in a different situation later, do I just lose it forever? Or is there a way to recapture it? And this looks like their method. Like, why do they make so many things in this game so weirdly complex when they don't need to be? I mean, make your art, but damn. Alright, what's he got for me? Can strengthen my armament. I would definitely like that. Certainly have enough smithing stones to do that. But damn, he's going to charge me runes for that too? Alright, let's do some talking with Suba here before I make some decisions, because I don't... Resources are scarce in the early parts of the game, and I don't want to waste them. He says this scene would have a completely different meaning if you were naked. Apparently this game got a mixed reception. Of course it did. All the diehard Souls fans have to be turning over in their graves. They made it so that people can play it and love it instead of suffering through it like we did. Like, we made it so that people who like sex and fun can enjoy it. We liked it when it wasn't that way. Of course those guys are mad. Who didn't expect that group to be mad that this game's different slightly than the rest of them? I mean, I had the same beef when Zelda went 3. Well, that's not fair. I don't give a shit about Zelda. When Metroid went 3D, I had the same reaction. Fuck Metroid. I have yet to play a 3D Metroid. And it's been, what, 20 years since that shit started happening? People like what they like, man. You just unequip them whenever you want. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Good to know that. The only catch is that if you want to use the same ash on multiple weapons, you have to go out of your way. Ah! That makes sense, and that is not that complex. I'm making it overly complex. Sorry, game designers. I'm reading more into it than it is. But you're also not doing a good job of explaining it because I'm having to ask somebody in the freaking comments how it works. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. So I don't need to buy any of that. Let's talk smithing the katana here, right? So I know for a fact that I can smith this thing 3 times, right? So I can upgrade my katana 3 times and then that's it. Is there any downside? Like, is there a way with a better smithing stone later in the game I could have made my blade the most awesome katana of all time, and that by smithing it now is going to F it up? Like, role-playing games, I always have to ask these questions because there's always some obtuse thing that, like Final Fantasy XII, the original release, where if you opened a treasure chest in the first town, it didn't let you get the greatest weapon of all time in the game because you opened that treasure chest, and nobody tells you that treasure chest is not supposed to be open. The game lets you F yourself. Designers doing that, or like that guy who put that in the game was a descendant of Hitler who just had his name changed. That's Hitler shit. And so in all these games, I'm always like, all right, is me getting strong now gonna fuck me later? Because these games are made by masochists who hate humans. So help me with that, Suba. Terry says, what are your thoughts on the idea of a sequel that is completely different from the original game? Would you rather that or more the same? So my thoughts, I have a couple of thoughts on that. My first primary bedrock, deep in my soul thought is always make your art. All right, so I'll give you an exact example of this happening. Two Worlds, you know, currently is my favorite role-playing game of all time. Arguably my favorite. It's hard to say it's my favorite game of all time because it's not a great. There's a lot about it that's not a great game. But as a role-playing game, there's nothing better for me. Two Worlds 2 is conceptually a similar game, but very different in a lot of ways. That half the audience thought were great improvements, and then guys like me were like, I like the first one better. Like, way better. So I personally would have wished that Two Worlds 2 had just been more of what part 1 was without all the silliness they added to it. The weird new camera zoom in and the controls got weird. Some of the stuff they added was great, but I just wanted more Two Worlds. So I was disappointed. I don't like Two Worlds 2 as much as 1. I love Two Worlds 2. It's great. It's just not up there with 1. So part of me is like, hey, make your art. I never want to tell an artist not to do what's in their heart to do. But it becomes a, what are you doing differently, right? Like, another example where it went positively outside of the games world is Rush Hour 2 is a better movie pound for pound than Rush Hour 1. And Rush Hour 1 was already a fantastic buddy cop comedy. Rush Hour 2 just took it and made it altogether just better in every way. It's very much the same film, but they just made it better. Right? So it's like, but it's different in that instead of in America, now they went to China. And so is it different? Yeah. But it's like, if you can make it completely different and it's still amazing, no beef. But if what makes it different makes me not like it, like Metroid, right? When they made Metroid 5 or whichever Metroid Prime is, I would have preferred that they kept it 2D because what Metroid is, I think, works better. I don't think platforming ever has or will work in 3D. Until we're jumping around in holodecks, I think platforming in 3D games is always going to suck. Right? So it's just better suited in a 2D world where I have depth perception. In a 3D world, I don't, because it's just flat images that you're creating illusions to make my brain think I'm in a 3D world. It's all flat. In the 2D world, jumping works better. Now, if Metroid Prime had been the game of all time and they had made it so good that I couldn't deny it, then I probably wouldn't have said anything. But as I stated earlier, I've never played a Metroid Prime. That's not true. I played Metroid Prime on my Wii for about 5 minutes and said, well, this was clearly made for someone that's not me, and I dipped. So it's a complex answer to a simple question. But that's the answer. Let's see, Matt. Hey, what's up, Matt? Sorry I missed you last night, brother. He says, sup, dude. Heard you picked up Elix 2 from other employee. You going to play that next? Also, loving the streams. Thank you, Matt. Whether I play it next or not sure, but probably. We were just talking about this before you came on the show, brother. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to Elix 2, because this game's going to take me probably 400 hours to finish it. Like, there's no way this game's not going to take me 400 hours. And Elix I played Elix the first time probably for about 100 hours. Just non-stop questing and leveling up. But yeah, this needs to be the next game in the shoot. So yes, I'll probably be jumping onto that one next. But I'll have some other games too that we pepper in at some point. And thank you for saying you're loving the streams, man. Thanks for hanging out. And if you guys, for anyone new here, Matt is actually the guy who runs my local GameStop. I've told you guys for years that I've always made friends with the guys at the GameStops where I live. Matt is now the guy that runs the one where I live. So, and yeah, tell your crew, man, they really took care of me last night, as you guys always do. So for the audience, they sold me Elix 2 and the headset that I'm talking to you on. So yeah, you guys are awesome as always. Actually, I took my whole football team, my basketball team of kids in there last night, so they probably destroyed the store. Sorry about that. Let's see, Terry says, Valkyrie Profile 1 in a nutshell. You missed the A ending because you walked out of X. Yeah, that old school obtuse, we're going to screw you because you did a thing we didn't tell you, Japanese role-playing game design philosophy, like that shit needs to die. I hope no new games do it, but this game has some of it in there where you can walk into a trap that kills you. Like, all right. All right, Suba says, in answer, I think, to my question from earlier, my katana is a +4. The game is big enough that you should be fine with 2 or 3 upgrades. Just keep in mind there are lots of weapons, and you may end up finding something else you like better. Sure. All I'm saying is I don't want to upgrade it with what I have access to now. If there's limited upgrades, and then later in the game I'm gonna get a donkey stroke smithing stone that would have taken my attack up to 50 instead of 23. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, should I wait? Am I limited to how much I can smith this thing, or can I smith it to the end of the earth and back? That's the type of stuff that the more Japanese role-playing games don't seem to make clear. The European ones seem to kind of make it like here. Like, even in some, I think Elix, in fact, even in the menu, it tells you, hey man, sell this. It's just a piece of shit. Like, because you get, when you start collecting items in role-playing games, people that have been playing them for 30 years like I have, start thinking, okay, do I need to keep this thing that I just picked up because it's going to let me craft the greatest sword of all time later in the game? And more modern games have started to bake into the game, no, sell this. You can get rid of this. Like, it's in the menus. That's what I wish was a little bit more forthcoming with some of this information. Like, you need to have decent stuff to get better stuff. Just don't dump everything into one item unless you know you're going to use it for a long time. And honestly, it seems like leveling your character at this point is going to be more worth it than leveling the weapons. Okay, got you. Matt says, it's technically the other guy who's the manager, but I'm glad. Man, I think when I talk to you guys, I always assume all of you are the managers. Literally, I was gonna start naming names because we were talking about you last night, and I was like, because they're like, yeah, the other guy that bought Elix because there's only 2 copies. It's like, yeah. Oh man. So yeah, we were talking about you last night. They're like, yeah, one of the employees already bought the other. I was like, is it Matt? They were like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I always assume that you're all managers, and I just come at different times. So forgive me if I'm getting your titles wrong. Terry says, no wonder you love GameStop. You're friends with the employees. Well, yeah, but that's always been my story. Like, everywhere I've ever lived, I go to GameStop at least once a month, right? And my kids like going, so it's like a family thing. We go. Like, I've always been there enough to meet the people that work there, get to know them, and they're always cool dudes. Like, it's and ladies. Every once in a while, there's a lady working there. At my old GameStop, before I moved to where I live now, there's actually a lady that worked there that moved to run one in Maryland. And she used, like, I would come by, she'd have shit ready for me. Like, this, and this, get out. Like, okay, here's my money. Like, she knew me so well, it would just be like, these 3 games, you're buying them, and then get out of here. It's like, okay, ma'am, thank you. She was like my GameStop mom, basically. So I've always had that, I've always had the pleasure of getting to know these people that work there, because I've never had a bad experience. And that's why I always tell the story of I never understand the internet's hatred. Like, I get the hatred for the corporate entity and the things they do at times. All corporations do shitty things because they have to do shitty things to make billions of dollars to keep their employees employed. Why? Because customers suck. And businesses never want to tell you that because they don't want to lose customers, but it's true. We hate marketers. Well, you hate them. Why? Because they lie? Well, marketers lie for 2 reasons. 1, companies are usually owned by entitled children who have no patience and don't understand that marketing is just the scientific method of trying things based on a hypothesis to see if something works, and then when it does, you do more of it. When it doesn't work, you stop. Most company owners are children who grew up in this fantasy land where they think marketers are people who just wave a wand and fucking sales show up. That's bullshit. And so they think marketers are supposed to have this magic wand because they're dumb. On the flip side, marketers lie to customers, and I always hear customers, marketers are liars. Yeah, but they're liars because you like being lied to. No, I don't. Oh, you don't like being lied to? You actually believe there's a such thing as quick and easy fat loss? Fucking retards. Like, they're lying because you like being... Or did you think that the Extends pill actually helps dicks grow? No, that whole product exists because people like believing in bullshit fairy tales. Marketers are liars. They're liars because you suck, not because they're bad people. So, like, this whole story of GameStop being evil, it's like, where? Show me the GameStop where they're beating people to death. Every GameStop I go to has dope-ass people in it. Don't blame the individual organizations for the shit don't attribute corporate horseshit to the individuals who work at the store in your town, is what I say. Like, there is a difference. So, of course, I love GameStop. Everyone I've ever I don't love the corporation. I've told you guys, I just turned down a freaking sponsorship deal from the corporation because the brand deal was bad. And I'll tell you the main thing that was wrong with the deal. They weren't going to give me early access to the game. Guys, I could have called From Software and gotten the goddamn game early. I didn't need GameStop for that. And they wanted me to help them do a promotion where they weren't even going to let me play the fucking game I'm telling people to purchase. I told them, you're out of your fucking mind. I will never do that to my customers. Like, if you want to talk about the corporate side of GameStop, I'll talk that shit all day. But the individuals that work at the stores, they're fucking saints putting up with these shitty customers that walk into their store all the time. There you go. That's why I love it. Let's see, Matt says, by the way, if you're interested in WWE 2K22, there's a steelbook for it. Ooh. Not sure if it's tied to a specific edition, like 2042. Oh, Matt, that reminds me, I need to get a copy of Lost Judgment for the Xbox One. I'm sorry, for the Xbox Series X. with the steel case you gave me. Now that I've looked into the game, I actually want to own the game. So at some point, I need to come back to the store and get that. I think last night when I came, it was only the Xbox One version or something. I didn't ask. Your guys didn't make a mistake. I made the assumption if you do have it. So I need to do that. And then, yeah, I'll probably do WWE. I think the wrestling games are probably a fun thing I need to get into that I never have. Terry says, customers suck? Well, unless customers stopped being humans in the last time, since I started this rant, yes. Everybody sucks, Terry. Welcome to Earth. Not pointing fingers, I suck too. I know customers are entitled bitches because I am a customer. And I get entitled and bitchy when businesses don't treat me the way I want to be treated. And I also own companies, so I know when customers are upset, sometimes it's the business that's fucking up. But there you go. All right. Suba says the different smithing stones are just to level specific weapons. Okay, there is no stone of Shalagar that'll... Hey, you actually spelled Shalagar almost right. Well done. I've never even spelled it for you, and you almost spelled it right off of instinct. That'll grant you a cheat mode. LOL. Resources are limited, but there seems to be a lot. Okay, cool. So yeah, go nuts as long as you're not leveling every weapon. No. I'm only going to level the weapons I know I'm going to use. That's what I needed to hear. Suba, we can now get out of this menu that we've made everybody look at for the last 27 minutes. Because I needed an answer to a question. All right, so we'll level that blade later. Right now I want to focus on other things. Thank you, Suba. That's exactly what I needed. Put that shield away. And the bow. Or I guess it's going to carry one of them regardless. Let's see. Judgment and Lost Judgment are combo releases. One disc or both. I'd play Judgment first since... Okay, got it. Thank you, Matt. See? You guys got to have local GameStop people around to help you with that stuff because I would have just done something stupid. And Matt saved me money. It's another notch on the positive GameStop experience belt. Oh, snap. Is there boss fights in this place? Oh, please don't do that to a brother. I ain't ready to be fighting people and shit. Hey, Suba, I ain't going in there. That looks like an ass whooping. Let's see. Also, we're going to have extra Gran Turismo 7 anniversary editions on PS5 with the Steelbook if you want. Yes, I do want one, Matt. That might be the first Gran Turismo I ever play. I've been wanting to get into that series forever. I just collected a copy of the first one when I was in Wisconsin. I found a local store that had a really good condition one. I think it's right there on my shelf with some of my Sega Saturn games, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, I definitely want to. And at some point, I guess I got to get a PlayStation 5. But I actually like the Xbox experience better than PlayStation, so I'm kind of biased that way, but they're both just kind of turnkey PCs. I just like the Xbox interface and ecosystem better than PlayStation. But PlayStation seems to get the better exclusives. So it's like I'm this weird mercenary that always has to buy both. Better experience on one machine, and then I can only get Crackdown on Xbox. It's like I have to get Crackdown on Xbox, and then Sony always inevitably releases something that's like, all right, I gotta play that. I can't not. I gotta try Death Stranding. We gotta give it a shot. A stream of 2K22 would be cool for sure. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like you actually inspired that, Terry. Watching you made me a character in your wrestling game. I was like, that looks like fun. I could be me beating the shit out of people for hours at a time. Where do they do what job hires a guy to just beat the shit out of people who want the shit beat out of them? Is that a job? Somebody find that on LinkedIn and send it to me. I'll apply. Oh god. Hey, we can open this door. Let's see what it does. The door is blocked shut. Because you are a whore. Okay, so I've decided not to troll B. B, there is a balcony you can jump into a great hall. The enemy is worth fighting, but will push your shit in. To exit, simply map, zoom out, fast travel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I saw the smoke. I know there's an enemy in that Great Hall, and I saw the Great Hall. I don't know if you saw it, Sue, but I almost just jumped into the Great Hall a second ago on accident. No, not here. I jumped up on this balcony thinking it wouldn't let me. And then I was like, oh, I bet you I can go into that Great Hall. And then I was like, you know what? That Great Hall is probably a boss fight, or I'm going to die from fall damage. So, no. We'll come back when I'm level 50. And then we'll... I think I'm just going to level up to 100 before I do any of the boss fights. Because then the game will be tolerable for me. Then we'll have fun. Where's the other guy I wanted to talk to? Where'd he go? Suba says, you don't take fall damage. Well, if not fall damage, it's going to be ass-whooping damage. I don't want to do either one of those. I don't want to get my ass whooped or take fall damage. One of those two things seems inevitable. All right, now, Suba, you had told me to buy something, which is why I came back here. No, it's not. This isn't the person that was selling stuff that I need. Was it the other guy? Yeah, the finger seal. Who was selling that? I can't remember now. It's one of these people. Maybe. Was it Incantation Jones over here?
Is it? I can happily spare the time.
No.
May the golden order shine.
Which one of y'all is selling the finger jam? Oh, it was the dude? Wait a minute, this stream's 10 seconds behind. Incantation Jones or the double-headed troll? Said last guy, I looked right at it. Did I? That sounds like me. The scotoma of the brain that is my life. It sounds like something I would do. Look right at the thing I'm supposed to have and not get it. These are the only things I remembered looking at. What did I look at that was the finger seal? I looked at the trick mirror, and I looked at these things. Which one of these is the damn finger seal? There it is. That's the one. Alright, do I have enough runage? I do. Let's get a finger seal. Delicious. You were saying I looked right at it earlier. Dude, you can't base something I look... If something happened 5 minutes ago, my brain has already forgot it. You can't do that. No. We're living in the now. Alright, let's get out of here. Got our finger seal. Let's go kick ass. Alright, so is this a place I can fast travel to from now on? It looks like it. Actually, the tutorial said I could. Alright, where do I want to go? Do I want to show you guys some of the cool stuff I did up here? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, this place is cool. The Artist Shack was awesome. That was an awesome... Oh, no, no, no. I know where I want to go. I know exactly where I want to go. Blam! Because we can do some fighting, we can get some bones, and we can get some runes on the way. Oh, man. Needs for Speed Heat is more for people who just want to race without having to deal with needless complexity. Well, I'm going to I'm aware that Gran Turismo is more of a simulator racer. That's why I want to try it. I want to try something new. I don't like Need for Speed because I don't like the running away from people shit. Like, just let me race. I don't want to have to outrun the police chase shit. I don't want to do that. That's the same thing I hate about Grand Theft Auto. Like, I'd rather just race, get good at the technical, but like this game is a technician's dream. Like you have to get good at the complex mechanics that make it work. The reason why I typically don't like that is the time investment is usually greater than my enjoyment of the game. Elden Ring is a different, like I'm willing to invest the time if I'm having a good time. It's just most of these video games aren't fun enough for the amount of fucking work they make you do to have the fun. Elden Ring doesn't have that problem. You can memorize sorceries and incantations at sites of grace. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal. Okay, incantations. Got it. So I'm going to need a staff for what I want to do, which is the sorceries. Yes, and it is the up button. I was right. Awesome. Alright, who do I want first? I want Arrow guy first, because he's the least threat. Oopsie. Oh, come on, Chambers. Golden Rune, baby. Two for one. Oh, I missed. Come on, man. Give me 2 for 1. Right here. Right here. Woo, no. I'm getting hit because I'm being an idiot and not being disciplined. It's like I get on the show and I lose all sense of diligence. Alright, let's go get some bones, baby. Let's stay on task for what I'm actually supposed to be doing in the game, not just showing you all cool stuff. Although I definitely do want to show you. Did she leave yet? No, she's still there, so I can't get my golden rune yet. But I will. I will. Oh, that's just 2. That's just 2. Stand by. Alright, so that should take me over 600. Damn it, it's not going to let me do it. Whores. Alright, just work with what we got then. Good. Okay. Good to go. That's making progress, baby. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is the progress of all time. Oh, shiza! I am lunching off on these streets. Why can't I cast my lone wolf ashes? What's up with that? Suba, why is it not letting me cast lone wolf ashes, baby? What'd I do wrong? Is it a rainstorm? Is that why you can't do it in a rainstorm? Oh, both of you want it. Good. Come get this ass whooping you need, baby. Too slow, ho. Switch. Come on, baby. This ass whipping that you need in your life. Ah, it was too early. And that should not have missed, but it did, so what are we going to do? And that shouldn't have missed either. Damn, I am sucking today. God. Hey, this game is a perishable skill, bruh. Practice. You're going to need it. 2 down. Oh, I'm going to learn that move too. Don't you worry about it. Two for 1, biatch. All right, all right. See, Just that quick, you can get killed. Fucking around with these guys. It's not a game out here. One mistake. What are you doing? Or this is where the game falters, bro. I've got to have my horse on a separate thing than my fucking items, and it won't allow it. Got him. All right. All right, let's fix ourselves, shall we? All right. Got to practice a little more. I've done better. Can't cast on horseback. Wait a minute. I cast it on horseback during that damn boss fight. What do you mean I can't cast on horseback? Or is it stationary? I casted the damn spell when I went to fight that boss. The technicality shit in this game. Can't cast on horseback. Can't use a bow and arrow on horseback. Can't use a crossbow even though it's one-handed on horseback. Like, there's shit I can do in real life that the game won't let me do. Like, if my legs are strong enough, I can hold myself down with a rifle. Yeah, never mind. A War Master Shack.
Decided to bear the torch of my battle heart.
Aye. Oh, did he get some new ones in the old coffers here? This is the one I want right here. The spinning slash, baby. That's the one the samurai needs. Ooh. Yeah, I'd love to have whatever that thing does, but this is the one we're focused on, so we need to save up for that.
Not floating your boat.
Your mama's a boat. Suba says, yeah, it's probably the area. My character isn't wanting to cast it at all as well. Yeah, it's weird, man. There's just so many little nuances to the game that some of them are like, yeah, I'm glad this is here, and then other ones are like, what? Why'd you do that? So is this considered an incantation, Soup? I'm not sure. Let's move our golden runes to the chest till we get to 600. It's only when you have the white tombstone. Oh, wait, what's Clem talking about? So areas you can summon are not all areas. Okay, so how are those areas determined though? Like, I imagine they won't let you do it in a boss fight that's in a dungeon, right? Why wouldn't they let me do it on the side of a cliff? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, good one, Suba. I will remember that. Thank you, sir. I've basically just been avoiding all things that look higher than 10 feet. Deep Fryer says, "Yo, I saw a clip today where a guy was talking about the little RC car as the best part of GTA. I want to use the El Camino. It'd be like classic game room. I just want to play. I want to play Gran Turismo more just for the cars that you can drive, not to be great racing, a great racer. I just want to try out some of the, like, I want to try it. I want to race in the El Camino. I want to try that. You know, I don't think I ever ran behind this guy's house when I got here before, just to check. Like, yo, what's back here? Anything good? So far, yeah. Hey, I know that guy. What up, homie? Got more wolves coming through the woods here in a second. Pretty sure that's part of the equation here. Oh, damn, one of those worms is just chilling in the middle. That would have been an L right there. I probably wouldn't have died off of that, but could have came close. Damn, there's another one. Glad it didn't hit me. Shit. Anyway, I was going to take you to one of the cool places I was hanging out here. And I wanted to get the butterflies from these guys, but I don't want to die to do it. There's a cool item up on top of that building, too, if you get here. So, like, this was one of the jumps where I was like, is this one going to kill me? And it was like, I don't know. Let's try it. And then I thought I wasn't going to be able to get back up. Because it's like there's one section of this cliff where you have to get here to jump back up after you jump down the far side of the cliff. I'm like, there's no way back up. He's done for. Like, nah, we good. We can fast travel out of here. We're cool. Anyway. Like all that, man. It's cool out here. And then to show you where I'm at on the map, like I'm here on this, like I wanted to see if you can get on this and get all the way out here is what I want to do. But I imagine there are things out on that hallowed field down there that are not too keen on me surviving. Like there's on the other side of this giant set of pillars. In fact, I can show it to you instead of telling you about it. Like I didn't jump down there because I was like, oh, that's clearly not dead. That thing's gonna wake up and start killing people. Let me show it to you. And this is one of the things I love about this series of games is the environmental storytelling. It does not need dialogue. Just lets you see something and that lets you know, hey, here's what's going on in this game. That's how you get back up here, by the way. Check it. See that body out in the middle of the field? I bet you money I jump down there, that thing wakes up. I think that's, a matter of fact, there's more than one of them. Shit. Actually, now that I'm looking at them, they do look kind of fossilized. Maybe I'm scared for no reason. But this game will do that to you. And in fact, if I had a bird's eye view of this, maybe what I'm looking at on this ground is the same thing. Yeah, maybe. Like a fight of, like a bunch of giants were out here fighting each other. And those are the ones that lost, apparently. Alright, let's get up out of here. Just some of the cool stuff you can find being willing to explore in this game. By the way, that's 800 runes that I just found in that little short time. Just by being willing to explore the world, you got enough runes to level up once if you're at the early part of the game. That's pretty cool. To me, anyway. Hippie Mo says, that's sim racing for you. I can't do sim games. I wish I liked them more. Yeah, it's more, I want to try it just because I know I suck at them and I want to see if I can get good. That's really the only reason I'm considering it. Let's see, Hippie Mo says, I want this game so bad, but I'm trying not to spend as much money on video games right now. Cool. Wait 12 months. This will be $19.99. Just wait. Like, I mean, what's really going to be different if you play it today or if you play it 12 months from now? What changes? What do you feel like you're going to miss out on? You know, use this as time to work on games that are in your backlog or work on your studies or get better at your art. Okay, got it. Let's just hold. Let's get to where we intended to go. I want to keep an eye on the time too. So don't keep you guys here too terribly long. Alright, let's go dungeon up. Ooh, wait a minute. Before we get to dungeon shite. How much is that spinning slash? The thoughts you have before you go to a dungeon. Okay, so if spinning slash is going to cost me, I think, 1,200. Before we go to the dungeon, let's do one thing. Seven Hills of Rome. 7 Rome Hills of Jerusalem. Autocomplete. 7 Hills of Jerusalem. I don't get it. Suba says, B, if you want to level up fast and easy, you can get 2 Gs per minute if you stick to trail leading northeast. Just wouldn't advise attacking anything up there. Let me read that again. B, if you want to level up fast and easy, you can get 2 Gs per minute if you stick to trail leading northeast. Let's see what that trail is. So up here. Which is exactly where I'm getting ready to go anyway. Are you saying stay on this trail to level up fast? Which is actually exactly what I'm about to do. This is not my favorite. This is indeed my favorite fight for a reason. My favorite current fight. Damn it, come on, B. 2 for 1 right here. Alright, 1 for 1. 11.99. Are you kidding me right now? I'm one rune short of what I need, you whores. Let's go kill a deer and get out of here. Yes, that trail, but it's way further along what is currently showing. Grab the maps and pillars in the fog to see more of the world, and snag checkpoints as you see them. This is one of those moments where streaming on Twitch would be handy, since we can get channel points on how long B will last playing. It's funny. Suba, good points. That's actually what I plan to do after my economic hunting and building. Alright, that'll get me to 1200. Let's get up out of here. Then we can go to our dungeon. Actually, no, keep that out.
There you are.
There I am.
Decided to bear the torch of my battle hearts. Well,
I imagine the jellyfish spawn would be dope in fights where you need to play defense. And then you just stick close to it, and then it shanks shit that gets close to you. Alright, now Chambers is trying to remember which menu he's got to go in to do what he's trying to do. Because he doesn't actually know. There we go. Wait, why can't I use it? So, is my sword considered a colossal weapon? Is that why I can't use this? Fuck. Oh, for crying out loud. Suba, how do you use the fucking moves, man? Why is this game so complex in the areas where it should be simple as shit? Damn it. Why? Is this game fucking ridiculous when it comes to this? Like, do I have to get him to teach me how to use it after I buy it? What the fuck? Who makes these games? Dude, I don't want to have to write a term paper just to play your damn game, guys. This shit should be... Either I need to be less stupid or this needs to be more intuitive or both. Alright, well, Suba's obviously no use to us. We'll just Google it. Before you can equip Ashes of War in Elden Ring, you first need to obtain the whetstone knife. This is one of the several key starting items in the... Don't I have a damn whetstone knife? I was pretty sure I had that already. Once you've collected the whetstone knife, you can equip Ashes of War when resting at a site of grace. Select Ashes... Oh, okay, I gotta go into the... It's a separate menu that I have to go to. Because Japanese people apparently love making menus. And making more of them than they need. Do Japanese people make this game? Let me make sure I'm picking on the right culture of people. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, here we go. We're in there, Jesus. Hallelujah. Wait, what? I don't understand what's happening right here. So I can either make it weaker and stronger, or... What? I just want to play your game, man. This is as bad as that Super Nintendo football game that makes you choose turf and grass before the game. Like, you have to choose whether you want to play on a grass field or a turf field. And then they don't explain to you what... Like, I can see that obviously doing it this way makes it weaker. But why would I do it that way then? What's the benefit of making it weaker? I guess you got to be a Zelda fan. You have to like not knowing what the fuck is going on and figuring out puzzles. Christ's sake. Like, this is a level of nerd that I don't have. I don't have this much nerd in me to give enough of a shit to... Who cares? Just fucking do it. Okay, so at least I can switch it between the two. Alright, now how do I use it is the question. Suba says, always go standard unless you're looking to do something specific. Well, that's not a fucking ambiguous statement wrapped in a mystery tied in a puzzle. What does that mean? That's more confusing than what I just read. You know, this game is made for people like you. You fucking obtuse people that can't speak clearly and say what you mean. God damn it. Ugh! Fucking artists. I hate all of you. Just say what you... Just tell me plainly what I'm doing. Alright, so I guess I can't use this ability that I have now, because fuck you, I guess, is the reason. So I have an ability that I can't use. Awesome. Let's keep buying them. What's up, hoes? How we doing? How we doing? Everybody stay cool, man. Stay cool. We ain't here for the fighting. We just chilling hard. And is that a rhinoceros? What is that? Get out of here. I've never been where we're going right now, gang, so here we are. Spent 5 minutes trying to learn how to use a skill. Oh, well. Your mama's stuck. Clem says, B, make sure you collect cracked pots so you can make throwing out. Yep, I have them. I do have cracked pots because, you know, in order to do crafting in this game, you have to buy crafting materials that let you get to a point where you can craft materials that let you craft materials. So Suba says face palm. B, hold triangle. Okay, doing that. Then he says, press what? R1. That makes me... The game never told me that. Fuck this game. And why is that a fucking complicated damn button? This game is made for, like, you fucking detail-oriented nerds. God damn it. This is supposed to be a game. You guys make shit bad. Okay, now I got it. Got it. For fuck's sake. Why was that? That was a fucking ordeal. You can two-hand your left-hand weapon by pressing L1 as well. Glad to know that, Suba. Glad you're here, because the game didn't bother to tell me that really useful piece of fucking information. Fucking bastards. Your overly complex bullshit. I just want to spin around in a circle. Why did I need to take a fucking physics class to do that? Should not have needed Google for that. Bastards. Alright, we're back on mission. Bitching over. I'll stop bitching at the illogical way people who literally went to college to learn logic and they became game designers in the... Well, that's not true. The logic people are on the development side. Game designers are weird fucking artists and elitist people. The developers are the people that do the math. Like, could you have had some developers in the room for that part? Designers? Frickin' artsy-fartsy shitbags. Let the engineers help that time, guys. It was in the tutorial, LOL, but that was 12 years ago, so well, shit. I mean, I skipped through anything that makes me read. I'm like, fuck out of here. Because it probably tried to teach me that like, a lot of the tutorials in this game are inopportune. Like, why are you teaching me this now? I'm not trying to do that. Like, teach me that shit. Never mind. I missed that part of the tutorial, obviously. I don't know what to tell everybody. I'm assuming that guy in the ferry boat is probably not happy that we're here, right? Yeah, he's pissed. That is a boss. He's not happy at all about us being here. Let's keep riding. Keep on riding, baby. Dang, how much chase does he give? Okay, he stopped. Trying to figure out how far out we are. So the Summon Water Village, got it. This game is gorgeous, though. I'll give it that. I found that walking up on enemies makes them easier to kill than sprinting. Like, if you just walk, they're like, oh, what's up, dog? Everything cool? Yeah, we cool, man. We just in here killing. Ain't nothing to it but some killing. Hey! Like, if you don't sprint up on them, they don't take off running. So, until they see you murder one of their friends, and then they all go nuts and start doing backflips, and the birds take off. Like, with the birds, don't sprint. Just walk up real cool on them, and then stab them, and then the birds are dead. And you're good. And you get feathers that you can make arrows with. Which I'm sure do 0.0008% more damage than the arrows without the feathers. Because, you know, the video game needs to be 40 hours long instead of 7. So we gotta do that shit. Oh, fuck, I'm being pursued by somebody. I also don't understand this part of the game, where I go to a new place and then all of a sudden my horse is gone, and now I'm being chased by somebody that wants me dead. What is this? They don't explain it until I get away, and oh, I can't even get away from this one. Shit. This one's like, you ain't running this time, bitch. You getting in this fight. Okay. Every other time I've run away from these and gotten away, but this one's like, nah, you getting this one, bruh. This ass whipping. Like, this guy's probably tried to kill me so many times, and now he's like, I've tried to kill you all these times, bruh. You getting this ass whipping. I don't want to fight you, dude. Why do we have to do this? No. Hey, for real. Bro, we don't have to get into fisticuffs. Can he kill me even at a sight of grace? Probably. Yep. Of course he can. At least want to get my items before I die. Like, here, fine. Just fucking get it over with, dude. This part of the game makes no sense to me. Like, is this somebody in an online game that just wants me dead because they're bored and they can just invade my shit at any time? Because if that's what this is, fuck all of you. I'm going back to playing Elix. Like somebody's a level 1000. Oh, I invaded the guy that doesn't know how to play the game. Let's kick his ass. Go fuck yourself. I'm not even gonna play along. Enjoy your fucking masochism, piece of shit. Like, that's why I don't do online games. It's all shitty people. Like, dude, leave me alone. I'm trying to do something else right now. And I don't even know if that was online. That's probably just the game being stupid and not explaining itself. Because that happened before and I got away, and then one of the NPCs was like, I noticed you ran away from the Lord of Fallowfeather, who was chasing you through the forest, chasing you through the marshes. Good on you. Who the fuck is it? I didn't know what any of this was till you just started talking. I just know I was about to be dead, and I ran away. Like, there's some things I appreciate or abstract about this game. Those are the types of things you could probably stand to explain to the player, is all I'll add. Alright, Suba says, no, certain areas you will be invaded, quote-unquote, by NPC enemies. Oh. That's stupid. Okay. Can I have my horse back now? Nope, still can't have my horse, huh? I mean, am I still fighting freaking Darth Maul or whoever that was all in red for some reason? Oh, another person wants to fight. Excellent. I guess we're just going to keep doing this, aren't we? Okay, that doesn't do shit. Of course, I have to cycle through 9 items to get to the one I want, because that's genius, whoever came up with that. Oh, nice move! I'll give you that. Nice one. Alright, let's kick ass. Alright. Damn it, the controls are fighting against me more than anything else. Let me stay on this. There we go. Why are you untargeting? Nice move. Nicely done. Props. Very well done. Can you please do the button I'm trying to press? Thanks. Hey, face her, or it, or whatever the fuck it is. Ooh. Terry says, part of me thinks Brian is a masochist who enjoys torturing himself. No, I just hate most things. I just think the way Earth is fucking absurd and stupid. So I'm just wired to hate most shit. Because it's dumb. I would do it differently if I was in charge of Earth, but I'm not, so here we are. Doing it the dumb way. Oh, wrong button. Awesome. Still don't have my horse. Alright, can we get this fight with frickin' Darth Tyrannus over with, please? Get my 3 souls back while I'm out here. Although, but you know what? At some point I have to get good at fighting in this game anyway, so why not now? All right, so it's 2 hits, and then they get to get out of my juggle after 2 hits. All right, noted. So like basically, this game it's basically get your intelligence piecemeal. In one fight, you learn one piece. In the second fight, you learn the next piece. So after 8 fights, you learn all the moves. Just make the player watch a video of someone else getting their ass whooped. Like, don't make the player do this over and over again. Like, this is the shit that I think is dumb about this game. There we go. Good. Got killed. So I can start clean. Well, I mean, by your definition, Terry, the thing I'm trying to tell you, without saying it explicitly, is you can't be a masochist and exist on this planet and be me. You have to be a masochist. The only other option I have is to fling myself off the fucking Empire State Building. It's either that or keep living. The living part's a little bit better than dying, falling to my death. So I'll keep playing it y'all's way, because being in an absurd, stupid world is still better than being dead. So by your definition, I guess I'm a masochist, but I'm a de facto masochist because I don't have a choice. There's no other planets that I can go to where people do less dumb shit. Alright, this is going to be problematic. I'm actually going to have to change my control settings for open world and dungeon. Fuck! I'm going to have to get really dainty with this. Oh, good. I can't use my spells here either. All the shit they give you to help you in the game? No, you can't do any of that. Fuck you. Okay, so my heavy move does not undo their heavy move. Their heavy move overpowers mine. Got it. Yeah, after the second hit, they're out. So you gotta be mindful of that. Got it. Alright, after 1 hit, they got out of that one, but okay. We can both do that all night if that's what you want to do. Shit. Okay, their fast move overpowers my fast move. Yeah, I figured as much, Suba. I just figured I'd take advantage of the fact that it won't let me run away to get better, slightly better at fighting. Alright, one of the fatal flaws of this game is the control scheme. And on console, it will not allow you to change it. Let me show you why I'm having trouble here. Alright, so if I go into the system, I go into my controls, and honestly, I pray to God they have a patch that's going to fix this bullshit. Here's the problem. Alright, I either have to have my my backstep, dodge, and roll dash is on B. That's wrong. Sprinting and fucking dodging should not be the goddamn same button. Whoever thought of that, you're a shitbag. Right? Now, in order to target, I either have to use right this thing or left this thing. Okay? So, either while I'm controlling my character, I'm going to left, L3 is what I'm saying, left this thing. Either while just controlling the game, I'm going to accidentally hit L3 because it's very sensitive. That means while I'm on my horse, if it's crouch, I'm going to jump off my horse. If it's not crouch, that means I'm going to untarget the thing so if I'm on foot, I'm going to constantly be untargeting my fights. If the control schemes work for when I'm on the horse. If I switch them back to what works on the ground, now I'm going to be fucked on my horse because I've died several times trying to be in the horse fight and trying to sprint, but then while running around, this is crouch. So literally while I'm sprinting, I'm hitting the button to jump off the fucking horse because crouch makes you jump off the horse. Just patch the game so that crouch doesn't make you jump off this stupid-ass horse. Whose idea was that? How are people not constantly jumping off the fucking horse? Or constantly untargeting the people they're trying to fight because of the shitty control scheme. Now, I'm open to the fact that I'm a retard, and maybe I just need to find a better control scheme than the one I'm trying to use, but I'm also trying to keep it somewhere in the semblance of sanity of a video game that I've played before. So I don't really want to start effing with A and B and shit. I mean, I guess technically I could make sprint A and make jump fucking B. What would that cause? But then, no, I still run into the same damn problem with L and R. Wait a minute. If I make crouch and stand up what it is in every other fucking video game, which is B, and I make... But see, now my backslash shit is off. Wait a minute. No, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that at all. Anyway, that's the fundamental technical problem I'm having with this game, is the controls fight against the player. And I got to figure out a way around it. So, like, when I say, does this game have what it takes to be the GOAT? Yeah, but it also has problems. So it's like, I ain't ready to crown it yet. Yeah, it's like I can change my controls, but the only options I have to change them make the game worse. Like, test your shit. Nobody at From Software hadn't had the problem with falling off the fucking horse. And y'all launched this game knowing... Fix your shit, you dummies. Alright, what do I need to change it to? Because technically I can make this X. And jump could be B. Right? No, I wanted crouch and stand up to be that. So jump. I wonder if it'll let me use some of the other buttons on this. Like, I have another controller that has more buttons. I wonder if it'll let me customize those buttons. Let me see. Maybe that'll work. Maybe if I hook up my custom controller, I can just customize. I have more access to more buttons and I can customize it that way. Yeah, making dodge and sprint the same button. Whoever the idiot was that thought that was a good idea, never work in video games again. Please. Please just... No, I was going to say be a lifeguard at a pool, but you'll have a lot of dead people on your watch. Shit. You know what you could be? The guy at Six Flags that takes tickets when people come in. One, sir, that's your job from now on. You're not allowed to make shit anymore. Hmm. Yeah, and see now why. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say fuck it. One or more buttons are bound to more than one function. Leave menu without. No, save it with the. Fuck you, piece of shit. Why can't an event action and using an item? Tell me, developers, why can't that shit be the same fucking button? Is it because? Oh no, it can't be. Because if I'm, it can't decide. Fuck. I wonder if out of battle it lets me. Yeah, no, there's just no fucking way to do this. There's no way to make this not suck, unfortunately. Like the fact that like the whole problem is sprint and dodge are the same button. Guys, sprint has been L3 since 2007. Why in the fuck? And it just makes sense that L3 would be sprint. Like, why wouldn't you make L3 sprint? It's sprint in Madden. No, I'm sorry. Sprint in Madden's L is left trigger. But shit! Like every other game, you just push L3 and the guy starts sprinting. Alright, let's try the extra button controller then. Maybe it works that way. Fuck this game. I don't know where my extra controller is at present, though. That's the challenge. Is it in here? Nope. Not in here. Oh well, I'll find it. We don't. I don't need to make the stream about me looking for controllers, but we'll try the custom controller because my custom controller basically has buttons under here that I'm just thinking I'm gonna make sneak the under button, and then we're done. And then I'll never hit that button ever. Because yeah, you do need to sneak in this game. It's actually when you're doing the base fighting, it's really, really useful. It's extremely useful. So yeah, like, I'll demonstrate. This is what the controls used to be. Let me fast travel the fuck out of here. Por favor. So I don't have to keep dealing with sissy pants over here that keeps attacking me. But I'll demonstrate. Or actually, the easiest way to demonstrate this is going back to the place where I had the problem the most. Which is where I was leveling up. Oh, man. Alright, so here's where the problem becomes the problem. Alright, let's just see if it happens. Alright, so I'm going to target with L3, which I switched to. Like, basically what I did was I made targeting L3, and I made crouching R3. I never hit R3. I never need to. Right? But what would happen is, anytime I'd be running around, I'd eventually accidentally hit L3, and he's going to jump off the horse. Hey, pretty lady. What's up? Damn. You about to lay down? I love you. I'm going to stop this and come hang with you for a little bit before you go to sleep. So don't fall asleep without me. Cool. What's for dinner? Well, you made food? Bless your soul. I'm starving. Ooh, that's what I'm smelling. Delicious. Thank you, babe. Love you. See you in a minute. Alright, so let's target. Let's just see if it happens. Because it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough to where it's annoying. And what I've done, like, I even practiced with, can I be more dainty with the controller so I don't cause the issue? And the answer is no. I'm going to keep fucking it up eventually. And then basically, once you jump off the horse, you're vulnerable to 4 people that can all kill you with 2 hits. that's the trade-off. That's the downside of this thing here. All right, so far I have not created. Now, it doesn't happen every time, but inevitably when you're in the heat of battle and it matters and your anxiety is going through the roof, you're going to fuck it up. And then here we are. But I'll tell you, the problems it's causing in unmounted combat are not worth the benefit of fixing it in mounted combat. So I'm going to have to go back to the regular controls. And fortunately, I thought I had found a workaround, but alas, I have not. Timing is way off. There we go. And scene. Alright, we didn't have the problem there. So like I said, it does not happen every time. It just seems to happen at the most inopportune times when I'm playing the game. So, but if that's the only fatal flaw this game has, I guess we'll live with it. But From Software, please, all it is a patch. Please patch your game so that dodge is B and sprint is L. I'm sorry. So that sprint is L3 and crouch is B. Also, we can make dodging B. Here's how we do it. You ready? To crouch, you hold down B instead of just pressing it. See that? See, like when I get off the horse, if I want to crouch, I just hold down B instead of just press. If I press it, I dodge. If I hold it, I crouch. Or you can also make R3 crouch, which actually that would fuck it up because that's my targeting system. Don't fuck with the targeting. The problem with Dark Souls and these Souls games is they use too much of this shit up here for nuanced combat horse shit. It's like, dude, fucking simplify your game, guys. Or just play it on PC so you can make the controls whatever the fuck you want them to be. That's what I'll tell fans of the series. Just play this on PC, then the controls can be whatever you want them to be. You don't have to be stuck like us peasants on these overpriced PC consoles. Crying out loud. Jimmy Kleinblatt. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just something needs to be changed. I don't know if what I just suggested actually fixes it because it's a puzzle. But, like, all I'm saying is sprint and dodge need to not be the same thing. And, in fact, what I would do is, let's see, A's my jump button. I'm trying to think, how would I sprint? Like, sprint's my... So that's my attack with... Like, the problem is they want you to fight with left and right hands. That is the key challenge here, is that they want you to have two hands, basically, and be able to do different things with both hands. So everything else gets relegated to what they can relegate it to. But, like, oh, shit, why am I crouching now? Oh, that is supposed to be crouch. Never mind. Yeah, but crouch needs to not be this. Crouch needs not to... Or, fuck it. Here's how you fix it. You don't have to change any of the control scheme. Here's how you fix it, game designers. From Software, please patch the game so that when I hit L3 on the horse, nothing happens. I'm not crouching on a horse. If I'm on the horse, crouching is negated. Just whenever I hit L3... program the game so that there's no input. Like, there's nothing. Just, there's nothing happens. Just, I hit L3. He doesn't need to crouch. Why would he crouch on a horse? Like, I feel like that's a robust game design. Like, the programmers fucked that up. Like, were you guys on time constraints to get this game out? Because I would have waited another month for you to fix that shit. Come on. Like, hopefully a patch comes out and stops jumping off the horse when you hit L3. How is there not a march in the middle of New York right now to make that happen? I don't know. But I'm going to hang out with my wife, which is more fun than playing this game. So I love you guys. We are stronger than I. I'll see you back here whenever we stream again. Take care.